The dangers of astral projection. Inner light, esoteric wisdom for the soul's ascent, is a contemplative space dedicated to unveiling the hidden teachings that have guided mystics, seekers, and sages throughout the ages. These teachings reveal that consciousness is a vast, multi-layered reality, accessible through disciplined practice, divine protection, and ethical conduct. While the pursuit of higher awareness and the exploration of luminous realms can be profoundly transformative, they also carry inherent risks, psychological, energetic, physical, and spiritual, that must be understood and respected. This talk aims to illuminate the full spectrum of dangers associated with astral projection. Drawing from the spiritual traditions, historical accounts, modern experiences, and energetic insights, it seeks to empower practitioners with the necessary understanding to navigate these luminous but potentially perilous pathways safely and responsibly. The historical and cultural warnings. Across cultures and ages, spiritual traditions have issued cautions about the risks of astral travel. These serve as vital guides, emphasizing respect, preparation, and humility. Tibetan Buddhism. In Tibetan teachings, the subtle energy body and the unseen spirits inhabiting higher realms are revered and approached with caution. The Yamantaka and Vajrapani protectors are invoked to safeguard practitioners from malevolent forces. The Bardo Thodol, or Tibetan Book of the Dead, describes vivid visions and encounters with spirits during the transition after death, warning that unprepared souls may face frightening apparitions, deception, or spiritual traps. These teachings highlight that the astral planes are filled with illusions, and without divine protection and discipline, explorers risk spiritual deception and energetic harm. Indian and Hindu traditions. In Indian yogic and tantric scriptures, such as the Kundalini Upanishads, Tantras, and Yoga Vashisht, warnings are given about awakening powerful energies before the practitioner is adequately prepared. The Kundalini energy, if released prematurely or improperly, can produce intense physical, emotional, and mental disturbances, often called spiritual emergencies or Kasanika crises. These texts emphasize the importance of ethical preparation, divine guidance, and protective practices before venturing into higher states. Indigenous and shamanic cultures. Many indigenous tribes and shamans speak of visionary journeys as sacred, but caution against reckless exploration. Shamans warn that spirits or energies encountered without proper protocol can deceive or harm the explorer. Disrespecting sacred sites or failing to observe proper rituals can invite energetic disturbances, curses, or spiritual retaliation. Key takeaways from cultural warnings. The unseen realms are powerful, unpredictable, and sometimes deceptive. Respect, discipline, and divine protection are essential. Untrained or reckless exploration can lead to psychological trauma, energetic imbalance, or spiritual deception. Psychological risks of astral projection. Dissociation and depersonalization. A common experience during astral projection is dissociation, the feeling of being disconnected from one's physical body or ego. While mild dissociation can be a normal part of meditative states, uncontrolled or prolonged dissociation may develop into depersonalization, a persistent sense of disconnection from one's self or reality. Prolonged dissociation can impair daily functioning, cause emotional numbness, or lead to disorders such as dissociative identity disorder, For example, a practitioner may feel disconnected from their emotions or thoughts, creating confusion between their spiritual experiences and everyday life. Case study. A woman practicing frequent OBEs reported feeling increasingly detached from her physical environment, experiencing episodes of depersonalization that persisted even after her sessions. She found it challenging to distinguish her spiritual journeys from her waking life, leading to anxiety and difficulty maintaining relationships. Anxiety, panic, and fear. Encountering unfamiliar or frightening visions, entities, or realms can trigger panic attacks. Without mental preparation or divine protection, practitioners may feel overwhelmed, leading to trauma. Panic reactions during astral journeys can cause a sense of being trapped or lost, which reinforces fear and avoidance of future exploration. Example: a practitioner entered a dark, stormy realm during an OBE and was unable to find a way back. Overwhelmed with fear, they experienced a panic attack that left lasting psychological scars, making future attempts to explore more cautious and guided. Psychosis and psychiatric risks. In rare but serious cases, intense or frequent OBEs, especially when ungrounded or unregulated, may trigger or exacerbate psychiatric conditions like psychosis, schizophrenia, or severe anxiety. Hallucinations, paranoid delusions, or disorganized thoughts can emerge, especially in individuals predisposed to mental health issues. Research. Studies indicate that some individuals with underlying vulnerabilities may experience transient psychotic episodes linked to intense spiritual or visionary experiences. Without proper support, these episodes can become chronic. The need for mental health awareness. Practitioners are advised to assess their mental health status before engaging in deep astral practices. Working with mental health professionals and experienced spiritual guides can help prevent or manage adverse psychological effects. 3. Energetic and spiritual dangers. Encounters with negative entities. One of the most feared dangers is contact with malevolent beings, spirits, energy parasites, or demons that seek to deceive, manipulate, or drain vitality. These beings can manifest as frightening apparitions, voices, or illusions designed to induce terror and confusion. Case example: a meditator reported being overwhelmed by a dark, shadowy figure that drained their energy and left them exhausted for days. They later learned that this entity was a psychic parasite feeding off their vitality, which could have been avoided with divine protection, opening to harmful influences. Without proper energetic safeguards, practitioners risk opening their subtle energy channels or chakras to negative influences. Such influences can cause energetic leaks, leading to fatigue or weakness, embed themselves as energetic parasites, induce emotional disturbances or physical ailments. Example: a practitioner experienced sudden bouts of depression and physical weakness after an astral journey into a realm with malevolent entities. Grounding rituals and divine protection visualization eventually expelled the parasites. Karmic and spiritual repercussions. Many spiritual traditions warn that reckless or unethical exploration can have karmic consequences. Violating the boundaries of other beings or realms, such as spying, manipulating, or disturbing, can generate negative karma, which may manifest as suffering, rebirth in undesirable states, or spiritual setbacks. Spirit possession And energy parasites, spirit possession, occurs when a disembodied entity takes control of a person's energy or consciousness. Symptoms include sudden mood swings, physical ailments, or loss of control. Energy parasites, energies that feed off vitality, can cause chronic fatigue, emotional instability, and energetic imbalances. Example: a practitioner experienced sudden bouts of depression, physical weakness, and emotional instability after a deep exploration. After purification rituals and divine visualizations, the disturbance was expelled, restoring balance. Precautionary measures visualize divine or protective energies before and after journeys. Use sacred mantras or energy shields. Maintain ethical conduct and humility. Seek guidance from experienced teachers. 4 physical and energetic risks. Disorientation and sleep paralysis. After an astral journey, practitioners often report disorientation or confusion, which may include sleep paralysis, a temporary state where the body remains immobile while the mind is fully conscious. Sleep paralysis can be terrifying, especially if hallucinations or feelings of a malevolent presence occur. Impact: recurrent sleep paralysis can lead to chronic sleep issues, anxiety and emotional distress, impairing health and daily functioning. Physical exhaustion and fatigue. Intense or frequent astral journeys can drain physical energy, leading to fatigue, malaise, or immune suppression. Overexertion, without proper grounding or rest, may result in physical ailments or emotional instability, energetic imbalances, and physical symptoms. Unbalanced energetic practices, such as neglecting to protect or ground, can produce headaches, dizziness, emotional swings, or physical pain. Left unaddressed, these imbalances may develop into chronic health issues. 5. Common challenges and difficulties. Getting lost or trapped in the astral realm. Some practitioners report feelings of being unable to return or find their physical body, leading to panic and disorientation. Such situations can result in a long-lasting confusion about reality or even trauma. Difficulty grounding. Failing to ground oneself after an experience can cause lingering energetic instability, emotional turbulence, or difficulty reconnecting with daily life. Falling for illusions and false realities. The astral planes are rich with illusions, visions, beings, or realms that appear real but are projections of the mind. Falling prey to these illusions can reinforce delusions or cause disillusionment. 6. Ethical and moral considerations. Respect for other beings and realms. Practitioners should approach astral travel with humility and reverence. Violating the boundaries of other beings, such as spying, manipulating, or disturbing, is unethical and generates negative karma. Avoiding exploitation. Using astral projection for selfish purposes, like invading others' privacy or harming, damages spiritual progress and karmic balance. Respect for free will and the sovereignty of all beings is paramount. 7. Precautionary measures and practical safety tips. Proper preparation. Pure intentions. Approach with sincerity, compassion, and humility. Avoid greed, curiosity without discipline, or malicious intent. Grounding. Practice grounding techniques, such as touch with the earth, physical activity, or breath exercises before and after journeys. Divine protection. Visualize divine beings, sacred symbols, or energy shields around you. Recite mantras. Use protective mantras or prayers like Om Mani, Padme, Hum, or your tradition's sacred syllables. Avoid rushing. Master foundational practices, mindfulness, concentration, ethical discipline before attempting advanced astral travel. During the journey, stay calm. If encountering fear or negativity, breathe deeply and visualize divine light enveloping you. Respect the realm. Observe without interference. Do not manipulate energies or beings. Visualize divine shields. Reinforce energetic protection throughout the journey. Know when to stop. If overwhelmed or threatened, imagine returning immediately and firmly. Post-journey grounding. Physical activity. Walk barefoot. Touch natural objects or perform physical exercises. Breathing and meditation. Use deep breathing or meditative focus to reconnect. Hydrate and nourish. Drink water, eat nourishing food to restore energy. Express gratitude, offer thanks to divine protectors, anchoring positive karma. Long-term safeguards, consistent practice. Regular meditation, prayer, and ethical discipline strengthen energetic resilience. Seek guidance. Work with experienced teachers, healers, or mentors. Develop discernment. Recognize early signs of energetic imbalance or psychological distress. Avoid overexertion. Limit frequency and duration of journeys until mastery is attained. 8. Personal accounts, lessons, and cautionary tales. Case study. 1. The shadowed entity. A seasoned meditator attempted a deep astral journey into a luminous realm. Suddenly, a shadowy figure emerged with malevolent intent. The practitioner visualized divine protectors, recited mantras, and visualized divine light enveloping them. The entity dissipated, and the practitioner safely returned. But the experience left a lasting impression: the importance of divine protection and humility. Lesson: never enter the astral realms unprepared or without divine safeguards. Case study 2. The realm of illusions. A young practitioner entered a realm of shimmering lights and beautiful beings, mistaking it for the ultimate truth. Over time, they became attached to the realm, neglecting their spiritual path. Their ego inflated, leading to confusion and spiritual disillusionment. A wise guest teacher advised them to discern illusions from ultimate reality, emphasizing humility and reliance on divine guidance. Lesson: the astral realm is filled with illusions. Discernment and divine guidance are essential. Case study 3. The spirit possession. A practitioner experienced sudden bouts of depression, physical weakness, and emotional instability after a deep exploration. Grounding techniques and divine visualizations failed to dispel the disturbance. A spiritual healer identified energy parasites and performed purification rituals, restoring balance. The practitioner learned the importance of divine protection, proper preparation, and humility. Lesson: always seek divine protection and do not attempt advanced journeys without adequate guidance. Final thoughts: the balance of curiosity and caution, the desire to explore higher states of consciousness, is natural and commendable. Many great spiritual traditions encourage curiosity as a means of growth. However, reckless or unprepared exploration can lead to serious hazards, psychological, energetic, or spiritual. Responsibility, discipline, humility, and divine protection are the cornerstones of safe and beneficial astral travel. Approach the luminous realms with respect, patience, and reverence. Recognize your limitations and seek guidance from experienced teachers or spiritual guides. Conclusion: the luminous realms are profound and mysterious, holding immense wisdom and opportunities for growth. But they are not playgrounds for ego or recklessness. They demand humility, discipline, and divine reverence. When approached responsibly, astral projection can be a powerful tool for spiritual evolution, healing, and understanding. When approached carelessly, it can invite danger and suffering. If you like, subscribe and share to spread awareness and wisdom. Your support helps others explore these sacred mysteries safely and responsibly.